Good morning, boys and girls. Let's begin this morning by saying our pledges. Go ahead and salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Oklahoma state flag. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. It is a fabulous Friday. It's a cold Friday. What are two weather words that begin with the letter F that we could use to describe very cold weather? Two weather words that begin with the letter F that we could use to describe very cold weather. One of the words I'm thinking of is frigid, F-R-I-G-I-D, frigid, and the other is freezing, freezing weather. And we have learned that water freezes at what temperature? It's at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and take out your writing words booklet and add these two weather words. So turn to the letter F and add frigid and freezing. If we're putting these in ABC order, which word would come first? Well, they both begin with an F. The second letter's an R in both. We better look at that third letter. Does E or I come first in the alphabet? E. So if we were putting them in ABC order, freezing would come first. Let me give you a chance to write those two words in your writing words booklet. I just mentioned that water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's do a little math problem with that. The expected high today is 57 degrees. How many degrees above freezing is 57? In other words, what is the difference between 32 and 57? Think about that word difference. That's the math word we've learned, that we know difference is the answer to a what kind of problem? Subtraction problem. So we're going to set up a subtraction problem to determine the difference between 52 and 37. Set up your problem like this: 57 minus 32. We know that 7 minus 2 equals 5. 5 minus 3 equals 2. So the difference is 25. It is supposed to reach 57 degrees today. That would be 25 degrees above freezing. Let's take a look at some of our Smarty Pants cards. We'll start out with just some random questions. What are French fries made from? Are they made from chicken, from carrots, or from potatoes? They're made from potatoes. What is a safety pin made from? String, eggs, or metal? Metal is what a safety pin is made from. And I think we all know what paper is made from. Is it sand or wax or trees? It is trees. And what are most t-shirts made from? Feathers, tea, or cotton? Cotton is what most t-shirts are made from. And what is a tire made from? This came up earlier this week. What is a tire made from? Glue, wood, or rubber? A tire's made from rubber. Okay, this is a wordplay card. and we're focusing on compound words. Remember that a compound word is two separate words that we put together to make a new word with a new meaning. So we're going to start with the word gum. And what can we add to the end of gum to make a new word? And this would be something, the word that we're going to add to it is something you bounce. So the new word we would make would be gum. And if you said ball, you're correct. Gumball. Then we're going to start with the word dragon. And we're going to add to it a word that means something that buzzes around and is pesty and bothers us, especially in the hot weather. If you said fly, you're correct. A dragonfly. And this is something that we'll get at the end of the school year, maybe even into the summer. We'll be getting our year, and it's something that shows pictures of all of the students at university school. Book, year and book make the word, compound word, yearbook. And our last one, if you go camping, you might build a camp, something to cook over, fire. Camp and fire together make the compound word campfire. What kind of art can be made by shaping stone, wood, or metal? Is it a finger painting? Is it watercolor art? Or is it a sculpture? It's a sculpture, like some of the sculptures around University School. Which kind of painting usually shows a wide outdoor scene? Is it a portrait, a landscape, or still life painting? The hint is the word land. A wide outdoor scene is a landscape. Buildings are works of art too. What's a person called who designs buildings? A photographer, a farmer, or an architect? That person is an architect. And what kind of art can you make using a wheel? Can you make books, murals, or pottery? You use a potter's wheel to make pottery. There's a picture of a potter's wheel. Mrs. Wilson, who will be one of your teachers next year, likes to make pottery. And to end our Smarty Pants for today, we have a silly tongue twister. Brennan spread butter on his brother Ben's bread. Let's say that together. Brennan spread butter on his brother Ben's bread. Brennan spread butter on his brother Ben's bread. The faster you say it, the harder it is to say. Brennan spread butter on his brother Ben's bread. And I believe Madeline has a brother named Ben. Okay, that's it for our Smarty Pants today. Let's look in our Word a Day booklet. We learned 4 new words this week, or we focused on 4 new words. Crunch, gentle, odor, and dash. I'm going to ask you some questions about those words. This word describes someone who is kind and not rough. Would that be the word crunch, gentle, dash, or odor? So I want you to listen carefully and just answer in your head or say it out loud softly. This word describes someone who's kind and not rough, gentle. You would do this in a race. Dash. You might do this when you eat your cereal. Crunch. You might notice this in a flower garden. That would be an odor. Remember, an odor is a smell. And which sentence uses the word odor correctly? Is it, I like the odor of hot dogs cooking on a grill? My room has a red odor on the walls. I don't think that's a correct sentence, correct use of the word odor. Emma made a large odor out of wood. I don't think so. I believe that first sentence, I like the odor of hot dogs cooking on a grill. That would be a correct use of the word odor. When you dash, do you walk slowly, move quickly, read quietly, or speak loudly? When you dash, you move quickly. That's what a dash is, to move quickly. And the word crunch tells the way someone laughs, sleeps, sings, or chews. It tells the way someone chews, making noise as they're chewing. Which of these sentences tells about a gentle person? Jonathan kicked sand in his little brother's face. That's not very nice. Rosa threw her baseball glove to scare her cat. That doesn't sound like a gentle person. Grandma smiled lovingly at Ben and patted his hand. That sounds like a gentle person and a good use of the word gentle. Let's take one last look for this week at our continent and our world map and review our continents, and then we'll do some other work with these next week. North America and South America got married. They went to Europe on their honeymoon. They had 4 children whose names all started with the letter A. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, and Australia. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Goodbye for now.